to the semi-final, and we have two of Europe's greatest players facing off now against each other. Foggy against HawK in a best of 3 to determine who moves on to the grand final to play against Happy. It's ESL Open Cup Europe number 65. And our game beginning on Last Refuge. HawK in the bottom left. In the red. Foggy top right. And as I sort of suspected, it is going to be keeper first. No Demon Hunter. Not Demon Hunter. Beastmaster. Demon Hunter, of course, pretty much unplayable against human nowadays. It's laughable how weak the hero is in this matchup. It's kind of crazy. In the early game, he gets dealt with pretty well with footies. And the late game, he gets absolutely smashed by Slow. And maybe also by Siphon. Although, especially the European humans don't seem to like Blood Mage second too much, with a few exceptions. Oh, is he gonna steal the Shadow Priest? Oh my god, that would have been sick. But no, Foggy didn't steal the Shadow Priest. He didn't have the supply open anyways. He just faked it out a little bit. He did damage to the Water Elemental with a Detonate. This could hurt the Peasants a good amount. Keeper gets the full experience. Gloves is not the greatest item. Quel'Thala's boots. Man, these AM items here early haven't been looking too hot. I guess this is better than the belt for the early game. But of course, belt is actually very good for the second heroes. Oh, Foggy with a fast expansion. Running over to the natural, creeping it with treants. Alright, this is really bad items now. But he's gonna get the footy kill. More experience for him. Oh, the creeps! Attacking the tree. Oof, okay. A little bit scary right there. HawK also not with the greatest items. This cloak could actually become valuable in case of hero focus. But here we go. Militia called. Time for the expansion. Dude, Foggy is just power creeping through this like crazy. HawK's going to be level 3 in a moment. He's going to get the Berserker. Can he then be aggressive? Normally, you want to walk across the map as human. Hire the mercenaries with level 3. Cancel the Expo. That might not be fast enough. We'll have to see. This should not quite be level 3, right? Yeah. A little bit missing. HawK wants to protect his own expansion. He's keeping units in the south, only the AM, making it north. The AM solo, of course, can't cancel the Expo, I don't think. Love the Moonwell here by Foggy. Moonwell and Wisps at the expansion. Absolutely wonderful. 4 Wisps at the Expo. For 4 Wisps, you get 2 thumbs up from me, Foggy. Very nice. And now he just wants that one more kill. Would love to get the experience from the Water Elemental. One archer is gonna go down. Double Dispel. No more mana now on the Shadow Priest, so Foggy could get a kill here with the Entangle. Very patient with his mana is Foggy. Not spamming the Entangle until now. Oh my god, that was a long range. Important deny. Is he gonna get it? No! No deny here. Foggy gets the level 3. Choosing the treants instantly. No hesitation there. 1 archer died earlier. 2 more are saved. Oh, this archer actually stuck. Couldn't be pulled back. And that's the strength of early level 3 AM. With footies and mercenaries. Very strong in the early game. Probably the strongest army that we usually see in the normal meta in the early game. But the tech is way faster for Foggy. He may have to go for a Tavern Hero. He just attacked his own archer. That's a bit of a whoopsie. May have to go for a Tavern Hero to fend off this human attack. But the Expo finishes. Trees can load up. It's not looking bad for Foggy. I'd love to see a Panda here. Panda second. Let's go. Nothing at the tavern yet. Foggy's still holding on with only archers. He lost or used a lot of mana. And this Moonwell right here enabled the Keeper to summon more treants without having to go back. Genius Moonwell placement here by the Fogster. Alright, tier 2 is done. He is going for a demon. He's waiting for the Demon Hunter. Doesn't panic. Doesn't feel that he has to go for a Tavern Hero right now with the pressure he's under. I like the archer positioning. Always putting in a bit of damage, shooting from range, but always ready to fall back to the main to heal up at the Moonwells. Foggy with 1,000 gold, by the way. That's the first mistake by Foggy this game. The fact they didn't remake a lot of these archers, or make more of these archers. Also, he could have done more Moonwells. That Moonwell's definitely gone. And it's almost a supply block now. Demon Hunter is... Oh, the Shredder was lost! Oh! I almost didn't see that. Foggy bought a Shredder and he lost it. Oh my god, that is so painful. And the AM gets level 4 already. Yikers. And that is the danger. If you don't have mercenary access yourself, but you have to fight against an opponent early game who does have mercs. And HawK bought a ton of time for himself. Tier 2 for him now almost finished. He's been fully mining here for the most part. But Foggy does have the lures coming. Oh man, that Shredder. That Shredder hurts so much. With that Shredder, he would have had an easy access into late game with all the upgrades he wants. So how does that work normally? Normally, when you hire the Shredder, it should survive. Because of course, when you hire the Shredder, the creeps wake up during night. I'm not sure. One of mana steal for the demon. Definitely not the best. Right? He didn't sell it. What the hell? Whoa. Foggy going quickly to tier 3, not wasting time on tier 2. He's got 2 Dryads on the way. Abolish should be coming after. And now we have the Moonwells. Seems a little greedy to go for the Moonwells after the tech. We'll see if that works out or not. Ah, there is Abolish already. Alright. Oh my god, Sam has so much mana. Level 1 demon. Not that impressive yet. I think a panda would have really been better for Foggy.
The town is under siege.
You know, that Shredder loss hurt. But honestly, having a Shredder right now or not having a Shredder wouldn't make a difference at all. This would only make a difference for the late game. Oh, Moonwell cancelled again. And that was the Moonwell before the tech. The greed. Perhaps getting punished. HawK is creating so much space with his footies. Does he have a heal scroll here? No. Not quite. A lot of the spells. Keeper almost level 4. 2 rifles over here. Oh, they're misrallied. Man, those rifles could help out quite tremendously right now. Foggy still lots of gold. Honestly, Foggy can't sort of afford to lose this base. He's got 50 supply still. He's got the tier 3. He can re-expand. But of course then HawK is going to rush up to 70, 80 supply quickly. Double Sanctum. Not double Barracks, interestingly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shop coming now for Foggy. Just a little bit late. Ideally, he would like to have that on tier 3 right away to get the first orb. I think he should have gone for double shop, actually. With how much gold he has. I think he definitely should have. Not a flawless game by Foggy. And for that reason, perhaps a game he's gonna lose.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bear upgrades coming in. No Wellspring yet, making more Wisps. Master Training, where is it? There it is. Starts now. Foggy still trying to buy more time for more units. The rejuve from the bears, extremely valuable now. And again, waiting, biding his time until Master Training is finished. Only a couple of seconds away now. Going for the Naga, plenty of damage on her, but she's got the TP. Alright, here we go. Master is finished. But he doesn't have enough to morph yet. Foggy a little over-eager again. Could have waited for this bear. Could have waited for the others to get the mana. Nature's Blessing now. That seemed a little bit late. Demon wants to heal. Wants to get the Orb of Venom. Foggy over here. The bears. Again, not fully committing. Foggy finally spent his money. HawK still with plenty of gold left. He is going tier 3. Halfway through already. These rifles will soon be receiving inner fire as well. Here we go. Now Foggy finally looking strong for the first time in forever. Dispel. Oh, misclick on the Dispel. Use it on the rifle. Keep it level 4. We have Roar coming in as well. Some Dryads going down. Orb of Venom doing good damage. And Treants to the side. Oh, beautiful detonate. Against the priests. HawK is going to have to TP out. Foggy finally holds at the expansion. HawK did a great job applying the pressure here, making Foggy's life hard, but Foggy also, in return, did it very, very well, holding on, buying time. Would have been very easy to just die right there, fall to the human rifle push, but HawK didn't go all in. He did transition into tier 3. I think he has the second lumber upgrade already, doesn't he? Yeah. So these peasants carry 30 lumber. Look at that. Boom. 30 lumber. Not bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
No knights yet. Paladin coming. Of course, HawK is going to need some sort of healing. Naga is a great hero for tempo early on tier 2, but in the late game she falls off heavily. Especially if you don't have very good focus fire. Helm of Valor for the Demon Hunter. Excellent. Very, very good item. Naga gets 3. Heal Scroll. What do we have here? Yeah. Heal Pot also good. Master Training. More teams. Frag Shards. It's not gonna be an easy fight for HawK at all. He has no front line. He's gonna have to kite like crazy. 2 sorceresses are available for slow. Fairy Dragons could be absolutely amazing for Foggy. Do we have an Ancient of Wind, perhaps? Yeah, coming up now. Demon Hunter is 4. That's a big level up for him as well. Like the TP is on the demon. There's no way the Keeper's going to need to TP out. He's safe in the back. As we have the double Orb of Venom. Would love to see a Fire Lord third for Foggy, but I guess he doesn't have the gold for that right now. Alright, here we go. Attack towards the expansion. Foggy waiting again as long as he can, and now the bears come in. 1-1 upgrades on the bears, 2-0 on the rifles. What's going to be superior? AM in the front line, tanking a lot of damage. Wisp coming in, ready to detonate. They want to hit the back line of casters. They don't quite connect yet. Foggy wasn't able to find the flank, but the bears are still standing here. Heal Scroll by HawK. Everything seems to be fairly healthy again. Heal Scroll by Foggy also. Fairy Dragons getting sniped quickly. The Paladin in deep trouble. Is there going to be staff for the third hero? No! We didn't have a staff for HawK. No way to save that Paladin. And I think Foggy may have done it. Taking out the Knights as well. HawK's going to have to TP out of here. And here we really saw the big problem with the Naga. In the late game, She's just not that good. A level 3 MK or a level 3 Blood Mage would have been much, much stronger. But of course the flip side of that is, with that choice, HawK would have been a lot weaker early on tier 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter now close to level 5, so is the Keeper. He's in fact very, very close. And he's going to grab up one free mortar team here as well. The Master Bears coming out of the lore now every time with double rejuve. The super strong buff that the Night Elf didn't see coming. For some reason. And now, Foggy fully engaging. It's a big bear army here. The upgrade's still not too great, but man. Very hard to micro this properly for HawK. He has to kite like crazy. Uses the heal scroll. May have to fall back further towards his expansion. There's the staff now. Saved the knight. The demon gets level 5. And the bear front line is still super healthy. Tally is gonna go down, and that must be the 1-0 for Foggy. So much rejuvenation to work with. These towers, I don't know if they're gonna be doing well enough. More experience going to the dual hero. Foggy ultimate's definitely not out of the question anymore. HawK is trying his best, but with hardly any units left now. It's not gonna work. He is gonna hold at his expansion, just ever so barely. But Foggy is so rich. He hardly lost any units at all right there. He can go for more upgrades if he wants. He could expand again. Yep, there it is. Only thing he doesn't have is infinite lumber. He doesn't have a shredder. He lost that earlier. But the upgrades are still looking pretty good. He's got 2-1 on his army. He does have Wellspring. And there's still a good amount of lumber left for Foggy. Playing MK is especially very valuable as the Mountain King is a great tank. Which of course the Naga certainly is not. And now we have a scary amount of fairies. 3 fairy dragons. And the Steam Hunter slicing and dicing. Really high attack speed. Is he gonna get level 6 this game? It might very well be possible. Foggy distracting in the south of the map while his expansion is coming up. There's no canceling this tree anymore. HawK does have inner fire. Ooh, the AoE here against the bears look pretty good. Did you see that? Frag shards plus fork lightning. Doing a pretty good job. Gyrocopters now to deal with these fairy dragons. Desperately needed. Alright, fairies are dealt with for now. Another one is coming in from the left. This is usually where the Night Elf will add in hippos to counter the gyros. But actually it's only fairies for now. A couple of bears starting to drop very low over here. Seems like Foggy might be banking on getting more kills and getting level 6. Of course, Tranquility would be absolutely glorious. Ooh, the Dryads! 2 splattered to death. The Warden gets, the Naga gets level 4. And HawK holds on at the expansion. But he needs to expand again on the high ground. The main and the expansion are, or the main and natural, are about to run dry in just a few seconds.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big problem is Paladin is still far away from level 3. Which at this stage in the game is something you need to have. Brilliance Aura level 3. Oh, Ancient Django of Endurance. Absolutely wonderful item. Let me see the keeper's experience. Level 6 now, only a matter of time. And the Bears about to be 3-2 upgraded. We have Hippos in the mix now as well. Fork Lightning is actually pretty damn good against Hippos. But Naga also not close to level 5. The ultimates might be what's going to seal the deal here for Foggy. As the main expires. Oh, HawK's going to have no money. HawK's going to go all in. He's not expanding. HawK's just mass producing. He's going to get level 3 Pally. He should not pull the Pally into the front line. The Pally should be standing way in the back, always out of mana burn range. But of course, that's easier said than done. No experience here for Foggy, but an item. Oh my god. And that is the best item he could have found. Scourge Bone Chimes. And he has triple heal scroll. That is quite absurd. HawK going for one more heal scroll. Oh my god, he's missing 3 gold. Are you kidding me? Missing 3 gold for the heal scroll. He's gonna get it with a long distance here in a second. But HawK only has 1 single heal scroll then. But this is the perfect positioning against Bears. It's going to be very hard for Foggy to properly engage. But he's going to get level 6. Keeper is going to get level 6. And the Demon might get it as well. It's a pretty epic game 1 right here. How long are we in? 23 minutes already. Paladin shouldn't come forward. Oh, he's gonna get burned here in a second. Paladin should not be in the group that is attacking everything. And the gyros, I think they just died. All the gyros went down. Paladin has no mana anymore. And it's of course very hard to micro this when you don't have any frontline, any blockers. There was one knight, but that one was gone quickly. And 3-3 now on the Bears. It's a lot easier to control for Foggy. And the keeper's coming back in with Tranquility. Hasn't used it yet. And the Demon got level 6 as well. Well, HawK tried it with the all-in, but that didn't quite work out. You can sometimes play without a front line of knights and stuff, but for that to work, usually you need the Mountain King. But it was the Naga instead. Yeah, I think the Naga is just outdated. I really think Blood Mage or Mountain King are way, way better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy's still having 3 heal scrolls. Honestly, he lost a fair amount of supply here as well. We do have 3 attack upgrades on the rifles. And inner fire, so it's a lot of damage from them. Plus the gyros.
Town is under siege. A player's forces
Are we gonna see Metamorph? Paladin again in the front line. Again he gets mana burned in. Oh, the mortar teams! Oh. Miss Micro by HawK. And that's all the mortar teams gone. Something, some mistake happened there with the control groups. Oh, I heard a polymorph! There's actually polymorph, but that's not gonna make a difference here anymore. Foggy holes. We saw the 2 ultimates GG called. And 1-0 for Foggy. Was a bit scary there for Foggy. I I think at times he was being a little bit greedy. That Shredder certainly didn't do him too many favors, the fact that he lost it. But in the end, he still pulls through. I'm going to take a quick one at the other games that we have going on. Of course, we all expected Happy to make it into the finals. And so far, he seems to be on that trajectory indeed. Happy in the semis, waiting for Zed and Sonic. So for once, it's going to be the other finalist waiting for Happy. Usually it's always the other way around. This game seems to have been going on for a long, long time. So might be an epic long best of 3 there between Zed and Sonic. The France? No, just France and the Ukraine. Map number 2, we're gonna have Concealed Hill. And, well, if we saw Keeper already on Last Refuge, I'm pretty damn sure we're gonna see Keeper here again. Anything else would be quite weird. This one, Concealed, certainly not the map for a Warden. Also not really for a Beastmaster. Although Beastmaster could kind of work. But with Beastmaster you normally want to play heavy tempo with Mercenaries. And of course here we don't have Mercenaries. We do have 5 gold mine. An uneven amount. That's the unique feature of Concealed Hill. You know, for the longest time I thought Northern Isles was the best map ever made. But I feel like Northern Isles is starting to show some race balance issues. I think Concealed might be the best map ever made. Which is unusual, since it has health fountains. But it's hard to tell which one is better. But Concealed is definitely also a great, great map. Can HawK start his comeback here, or is it going to be a 2-0 for Foggy? We're starting off with the Keeper, of course, against the AM. Is it going to be a fast expansion again by HawK? It is doable here, but it is quite a bit harder, quite a bit more painful to go for one on Concealed. Checking Happy's stream in the meantime. He is not in a game. So Happy seems to still be waiting for Sonic and Zed. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, the peasants were not mining for a second. Harvesting lumber, that is. It's a little annoying. It's going to be some lumber missing. Thank you, The Amador, with a 4-month resub. Is Sonic streaming, you guys? Usually he is, right? Oh, yeah, there he is. Alright, let's take a look. What madness is happening on his stream. Alright, not in a game at the moment. Might be waiting for map 2 to start. Claws of attack. Excellent start for the AM. For the Keeper, we have gloves. We've been seeing a lot of gloves on Keepers today. Here in Europe and earlier in Asia. Agitome. Subpar items for Foggy. Gauntlets here now for the AM. So, pretty even split.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, here we go. How many military do we have? 3, 4, so 7. 7, 7, 7. Whisk comes in for the detonate. That one's certainly gonna land. Is he gonna burn the Keeper as well? No, he didn't. Oh boy, that's gonna be painful. Beautiful timing by Foggy. He comes in with the Keeper, Archers, and Wisp at the same moment. Ooh, and that is so many peasants. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen,
A player's force
if you are not used to seeing such slaughters. Oh my god. Not for the faint of heart here. Alright, great items for HawK. Honestly, this pendant for the AM isn't even so good, but later on for the Mountain King is going to be very strong. Oof, that was a lot of peasant kills. Great delay by Foggy. He's taking up in the meantime. Tree of Life. Oh wow, it's a pretty early counter expansion. So he's not rushing tier 3 with a Naga, which is something also that we've been seeing quite a bit recently. With this counter expo, I'm kind of expecting a Panda. Or it could just be Demon. Keeper Demon, Foggy has done very successfully for a long time now against Undead.
A player's forces are under attack.
And in case of Demon Hunter, HawK should really play Blood Mage. Blood Mage is the shit. Trust. Foggy's even got a good amount of Moonshoes still left, which is pretty unusual for him. Normally he doesn't know how to control himself with the drinking, just like I do, just like I have issues in my real life. And that's Keeper 3, Naga this time. Alright, I like that choice as well. Keeper Naga Demon is a really strong late game combo, tri-hero combo for the Night Elf. One that is super hard for the human to counter. So Keeper Naga Demon is basically the hardest for the human to counter. Because if you see Keeper Naga, you don't want to go Blood Mage. So you want to go for MK second. But then later the Demon Hunter comes in, and then you're going to get burned again. And playing Blood Mage third is super hard. Kind of impossible. Maybe you should go Alchemist. Maybe you should go Alchemist second. And Blood Mage third? I'm not sure. But it's most likely going to be an MK. Shredder again for Foggy. This one, this time, is going to survive. Ooh, tree spotted. If HawK can kill this tree, this will be the way back into the game. And there's no Nature's Blessing. Not even coming. Dude, he might get the kill here. Where's the Keeper? Keeper over here. Foggy has to bring a lot of wisps. And he does. He knows how important it is to keep this tree alive. AM gets the telestaff and the boots. Oh! The Naga got surrounded! Great play by HawK. Fully distracting over here. And then again, we have the attack towards the tree. And that's what you get, Foggy, for not going for Nature's Blessing. I think this tree is dead. Maybe. Could he pull the creeps? I think the tree is a little too far away to get the creeps involved. Oh, is it enough? A lot of wisps had to be brought here. Good saves by Foggy, look at that. Archer and Wisp just barely saved. Oh my god, and he holds on to the tree. Man, this was scary. I wonder if HawK could have gotten that tree had he done it a little bit better. But at the end, he doesn't get the tree, and all the footies died in vain. Now, they did kill the Naga once, but the Naga really isn't the most level-reliant hero. Level 5 Naga can be pretty good for the Fork Lightning, but not desperately needed. Oh my god, so many footmen died.
A player's forces are under attack.
Every entangle a kill. It's gonna be a long daytime now for Foggy though. 0 moon juice left. This Keeper's gonna get a fast level 5 this game. Scroll of the Beast used to creep the camp faster to finish it before HawK arrives. It was a bit of a waste because HawK actually turns back, but I don't mind this really. Later with bears, this item's gonna be useless anyways. So Foggy playing it a little bit safe here. Shop about to finish. And tier 3 starting. Wait, no dryads? 0 dryads, really? Wow. Okay. HawK, of course, his expansion has been running for way, way longer. He's gonna go double Sanctum again. In Asia, we see a ton of double Barracks, but HawK goes double Sanctum. He wants to get the Priests and Dispel and Sorks quickly. Whoops. One archer dies, but the red camp goes to Foggy. The claws plus 12 for him, not that amazing, but it is good experience. It's going to be Naga 3. And Keeper almost 5.
Forces are under attack.
So here we have the Mountain King. Are we going to see a Demon Hunter? I hope so. I think it would be the perfect choice here for Foggy to go Demon. Ever since Law Lion showed it at WGL, I am sold on the Keeper Naga Demon. But no third hero for Foggy. Seems like that trend is not one he appreciates. We have the first Orb of Venom for the Naga. Second one gonna be coming in soon after, I'm sure. Armor upgrade before Nature's Blessing. It's gonna be nighttime soon, Foggy. You want to get Nature's Blessing?
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy a little concerned right now about a rifle push. And yeah, HawK is in upkeep already, and he's not teching. Doesn't mean he's not going to tech. He just wants to have a big army right now, to have a presence on the map, to get more creeps. And he may just tech after, at like 65, 70 supply. Foggy wants to contest the fountain. He's got some fake bears here with illusion. But now we have MK3 with pendant, with greater mana. And here we see the power of MK against bears. And there's no Demon Hunter to deal with him. Of course, the Demon Hunter couldn't have been leveled now, but over time, he may have been able to. And this Mountain King, he's just stealing the show. Trying to kill the MK. Oh my god, and he does just barely go down. But so many bears died for it. This was not a good trade for Foggy. Not even a little bit. HawK can just have and revive his MK. He's almost got the resources. Peasants are walking back. MK's gonna be back in no time. Triple Water Elementals. No Dryads for Dispel. And I think we're gonna go to map 3 here, boys. It's not over yet, though. Oh, it's just expanding? Huh. Alter Revive, and perhaps an expansion. AM level 5, here we go. Level 3 Water Elementals, really good. And if you have level 3 Water Elementals, you don't even need that many rifles. The High Priest and Sorceress count working out really well for HawK. Foggy hasn't scouted the high ground expansion yet. But will in a second. Yep, now he will. Can't do anything about it at the moment. Oh, the Keeper. Almost getting surrounded. Had the staff though, he was fine. And the MK gonna be back in a second. Would love to see a shop here as well. By Mr. HawK. And Foggy knows he's in trouble. He's not going to be able to hold on 2 base versus 3 forever. Makes another shop. What? Did you forget about this shop? A little confusing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is of course not very expensive. And the towers come up. I think HawK should put like 10 towers here. If he holds this position, he wins the game. Expansion, by the way, not protected by towers at all. Foggy could possibly just snipe this base with the siege bears. Lumber mill in front. That's very nice as well. We do have mountain giants coming now. Almost everyone stopped playing MGs, but they're still good against rifles, they're still good against fiends, and they're certainly extremely good against mass tier 2. Ancient of Wind coming in as well. But making ferries work against mass rifles and water elementals is not going to be too easy. Tome of Retraining. Alright. Time for Blizzard. No more elementals. It's not going to be easy to do with such a tiny front line that HawK has, but he has the Mountain King. This Mountain King has been the big difference maker this game. Of course, on Last Refuge, wasn't really able to do that. Not possible to play because of Demon Hunter 2nd. With his army, Foggy could kill this expansion probably pretty easily, but he's going to the middle instead. Keeper not too close to level 6. Foggy's still with 800 gold. Where's the production? Now finally it continues. 1-2 upgrades on the unit soon. Yeah, and now Foggy realizes it's way easier to kill this base. And he might have enough damage. Oh, nice lumber mill. Blocking the way in. Is it going to be enough though? Glad Blizzard doing a ton of damage. Foggy has one heal scroll only, not more. MK in serious trouble right away. HawK didn't get an invul potion yet, which is his big mistake. Entangle against the Blizzard. HawK's gonna TP back, wants to reposition his tier 2 army. Not the greatest tanks. Great Dryad dancing there by Foggy as well. And now he can heal up at the fountain. Having lost, I think, nothing. HawK is on his way to tier 3, but it's still gonna be a little while. HawK now wants to delay, distract, until he's got tier 3. When he reaches tier 3 and gets Paladin and Inner Fire, he's gonna become a lot stronger. Oh! And he steals the Lion Horn, which is a great item for him. Mana Flare doing an okay job against the priests. Blizzard perhaps missing the mark a little bit. Of course, the double Orb of Venom that is pumping in the damage here from range. Foggy, 1400 gold still, by the way. Would love to see more upgrades from him. Damage starting to stack up. Foggy's gonna have to TP out here before too long. Does it now? But one bear goes down. Another one does get away. Foggy had plenty of gold, but HawK has even more on 3 bases. I guess that's not too surprising. Second attack upgrade now coming for Foggy. The upgrades do seem a little slow, if you ask me. On the rifles, we have 2-0. That, of course, also goes for the mortar teams. 3 Sorgs, 3 Priests, 2 Breakers. Lots of upgrades soon. There we go. Tier 3 finished. Oh, but lumber is low for HawK. Doesn't quite have the lumber. He's going into Knights now, not Breakers. HawK would have loved to have a Shredder himself, but I guess now it might be a little too late. He needs the Paladin. There we go. And now he's capped at 80. Mana Shield on the Naga. Pretty cool. Not very impactful, but of course, Cold Arrow no longer effective. If I see it right, I think Sonic defeated Dice and is playing against Happy right now. But more on that later. We're gonna focus here now on this game. Foggy still has a chance. If he smashes the next fight, he can still win this. The missing Shredder for HawK becoming really painful now. But he is going into high upkeep. He's got a huge army. Lots of gold still. Not much lumber. Ooh, the Paladin has to go Divine Shield first to survive. And again, it's going to be Clap Blizzard. But the Entangle also quickly cancelling. And the fairies can't be dealt with. Mountain Giants showing their face again. Oh, the Paladin died. I didn't even see that he was surrounded. Stuck between a million units. Heal Scroll used by HawK already. Focus fire now on the Keeper. HawK wants to force the TP out, but it's not happening. MK dropping really low as well. Oh, Mountain King in deep trouble. He had the Invul Potion. HawK didn't use the Invul. Huge mistake by the human. He also had Invis that he didn't use. HawK perhaps a little bit overwhelmed here in the late game. Dryads running into the back. Keeper's level 6 Tranquility now on these Mountain Giants. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it wouldn't be better for the Naga to not have mana shield turned on, but whatever. Alright, MK back from the tavern. Lots of gold, of course, for HawK. Again, lumber the issue. Paladin is also back, but only with Divine Shield. Foggy has the TP. He wants to get another hero kill. Invul Potion. This time it's used on the MK. Sundering Blades from the Knights doing good damage against these MGs. HawK TPing back to the expansion. There's a shop there. He needs the Region Scroll. He needs the Clarities. Foggy's still under pressure to get stuff done. This middle expansion still very safe. Tower still standing. And one Sanctum being lost is not a big deal, really. Level 3 Fog Lightning now on the Naga is nice. But it's not amazing. Not by any stretch. And now we have the double Chimroost coming for Foggy. And the third attack upgrade. Oh boy. 3-2 upgrades on Foggy's entire army.
Players' forces are under attack.
Pal, still no level 3. Pretty crazy that HawK isn't able to close this game out despite having this middle base for such a long time. Natural, or main base, excuse me, is dry. Both back up at 80, more or less. Thank you RLJ23 with a 10-month resub and Inatord with a 4-month resub. Much appreciated, guys. It seems like nowadays, in the ultra late game for human, it's really hard to build the perfect army. If you have if you have 100 supply, you can build the perfect army with a couple of gyros and casters and more teams and everything. But at 80, it seems really hard to get that perfect army together. HawK is now going into high upkeep. More priests, more knights. But his anti-air is very limited at this point. 4 fairies for Foggy. Look at the mana flare go. Keeper taking heaps of damage. Just hero focus. Just hero focus. And Foggy's gonna have to TP out. Ooh! 3 priests going down. Or 3 casters, I should say. I think there was 2 priests and 1 Sork. Great trade for Foggy. Oh my god, the Dryad actually gets away. Great trade for Foggy. And time for the Chims. 1,000 gold still for Foggy. And if there's one thing that HawK can't deal with, it's Chims. Oh my god, dude. Foggy might win this game. Foggy might very well win this game. Needs to be careful about the heroes, though. He's been a little careless with the positioning of the Keeper and Naga, even the Shredder in the mix. Alright, when is it time? When is it time for these gyms? Name des Spiels with a 60-month resub. Thank you. Oh, he used Flare here. He used the Flare here. Did he see the Chimroos? I'm not sure. Nature's Blessing coming in. Very late. This natural about to run dry. This one running quite a bit longer. Here we go. Foggy and high upkeep. There we go. 3 Chims queued. He's gonna get up to 95 supply, maybe even 100. Oh, it's gonna be all in, right? He's gonna bring all the Ancients into the middle, I think. Ancient of War from this side, Tree of Eternity. Oh my god, this is gonna be epic, dude. This is gonna be like the March of the Ents. One rifle only left. Corrosive breath. He could just... Oh my god, he could position the Chims over here! How genius! He can just park them above the trees and attack the town hall. Oh, I would love if he brought the Ancients also over here. How sick would that be? Bring them from the main, walk them here. Oh my god, this army is absolutely terrifying from Foggy. Flak Hands doing a lot of damage against the Hippogriffs. Who's going to win the air battle? It's going to be very important. Keeper going way too deep again. Keeper going way too deep again. Getting focused. Ooh, staffed out the last second. Foggy with his Keeper every time. What's he doing? Gyros seem to win the air battle. Maybe. I'm not sure. Keeper is back. Tranquility used. And suddenly so much healing. But Stonebolt was there quickly. Tranquility was cancelled. Keeper is level 7. Foggy at 82 supply. He's got a huge army still. HawK lost so much. The Naga is level 6 herself, dude. That is... Dude. He's got Mana Shield level 2. He's got Mana Shield level 2. And the staff, again, saves the Keeper. Gets him out of there. And... HawK got smashed. Absolutely smashed. Perfect army by Foggy. An army that is so hard to counter for the human. Having to deal with strong ground and air armies at the same time. MK goes down, and that must be game. This Naga is about to get level 7. GG called. And Foggy in the grand final.